It has been a long time since we've been green in Scria. Now today we're getting ready to go green in the Daytona 500, the biggest race of the year. Welcome to the 14th annual Scria 500 on Fox. I'm Matthew Stringer alongside Austin Baptiste, and we'll be calling this race radio style as we are getting set to do driver introductions here at Daytona. Now, we had the Xfinity race last night. That race, very, very crazy, and a lot of big hits and a lot of big wrecks. What is your plan for today, Clyde, or Austin?
I think these drivers just need to keep it clean, get to the stages. But the main thing is trying to secure that 500 on lap 120. We'll most likely see these heavy hitters like Blue Ninja and or Ashton Miller and what's Sturgis thing again?
A.S. Kozak.
A.S. Kozak and Ronnie. These heavy hitters.
Wow, go away. Dirge, go back in.
These heavy hitters.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as we saw last night with the Buc-ee's 300, who do you think tonight has a good shot at it?
At 41 car of Vaughn 41. He won the duel. I don't know which duel that was, but he won the duel, and I think his car's gonna be really strong today.
All right, well, we're getting set. By the way, I'm not racing. We're getting set for this race. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming as well. We got a couple drivers out here who are basically in it to win it. As today, 30, 30, and then 60 are the state, or 30. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so, actually, you figure it out, Chase. As we're getting set for, what?
You sent it to me.
The stages?
I think. Yeah.
No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're getting ready for driver introductions here at Daytona. Alright, starting off in the last position, a fellow champion of the series and a foreign driver from Turkey, or from Turkey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Turkey. A.S. Kozak, driving the number 14, Rush Truck Centers Ford. Starting in the 8th, 7th position, driving the number 41, Haas Tooling Ford Mustang. Never won a Daytona 500 before. Never won a Super Speedway race at Daytona. Won Talladega one time in the Grand Nationals, and he's a Grand Nationals champion. Returning in the number 41, part-time, that is Vaughn. Rolling off today in the number 6th position, driving for Omega Racing for a new team. He won the Grand Nationals Championship. He's won a Truck Championship and a Cup Championship. Please welcome Ashton Miller. Now we have the top 5 running in the 5th position and a back number, an old school number. He won the duel last year and the year before that, and he qualified second for the 500, had a drop to the rear for a crash in one of the duels. Trying to start from 5th and win the 500. He's, like I said, he's won a duel. Can he get the 500 today? Please welcome Ian Matthias. And a 3-car battle for a team running in the 4th position, an Orlando, Florida native. He has never won at Daytona, besides one Grand Nationals race, and he's hoping to try and get one Daytona 500 and mark his name in the history books. Chase Clyde. Okay, well, he's not going. Now let's look at your top three. Running in the third position in the number 12. He is a rookie this season, running for Penske Racing, driving the Blue Death, Menards, Ford Mustang, Galaxy. Now let's look at your top two for the Daytona 500. A returning driver. Last time he was here, he got an injury. Now he's driving for Trackhouse Racing. Driving the number 1, Advent Health Chevrolet, J-Boom. And qualifying in the pole for his third Daytona 500. He won one of the duels and now hoping to win tonight. And the first ever junior racing Daytona 500 win. First ever junior racing Daytona 500 win. Trying to be the third Chevy in a row to win the 500. That is Ronnie Vibbs. And that is your 2023-24 Season 14 Daytona 500 starting grid. As the energy pumped here in Daytona, very close to starting off, as we have had many instances in the past where drivers have started from the pole, one of which Ronnie Vibbs started from the pole and then basically in a way came back at the end. Basically, in a way, I always come back, go to the back, and then come back up and win. Will Vibbs win it today? It's going to be a very hot shot to do it. Junior Racing never ever won a Daytona 500. Hoping that they can get it tonight or today. It'd be really good for them, as we are about to go trackside for pre-race opening ceremonies. Or not opening ceremonies, but trackside for the command and the national anthem and all that good stuff. We're going to talk to one driver before we do so, and that is the driver in the number 18, or my bad, number 11. That's Ashton Miller. He is the Grand Nationals champion from last season. Ashton Miller, he is starting in the number 6th position. You had a good shot at the Grand Nationals race last night. You had a good shot at the ARCA race. You had a good shot at the truck race. Now tonight, what can you do to secure your victory and win the Daytona 500?
Well, I have a good feeling that just pushing my teammates, and I'm hoping that we can get any lane working. It's been difficult post season for Omega Racing, and a bunch of technical difficulties for me personally. I haven't had the best overall, but hoping I can make it tonight. Well, I hope I can change that tonight.
Well, you're a good Daytona driver, and you're a past season champion. What is your hope for tonight?
My hope is to at least get like a top 5. Maybe if I can't get a top 5, then try to get my teammates like the 18 and 19 up to the front.
All right, well, thank you. And that's Ashton Miller, who's starting in the 6th position. Ashton Miller, back up in the Cup Series after a pretty good while. He is a past season champion for the Grand National Series. He's a Cup champion, and he's a Truck Series champion. As we are getting set to go green, we're going to go trackside for ceremonies to get this 120-lap race kicked off at Daytona.
Please welcome Chaplain Farzad Norian. Lord God, we pause for a moment this afternoon to acknowledge you and ask for a sense of your presence to be with us. Please protect our drivers in the race today, our crew members, our fans, officials, and their families. And please protect and bless our men and women in the military and law enforcement. And Lord, please bless their families. For these things we ask in Christ's name. Amen.
Here to perform today's national anthem, please welcome platinum artist and songwriter Breland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's hear it for Breland's performance of our national anthem, along with the United States Air Force Thunderbirds for today's flyover. In the more than...
It's been 4 weeks since 5 weeks since we've been racing at Daytona, or not Daytona, but in Scria. It's been a while since we've started back up. Now, Chase, as today being one of the biggest races in Scria, what do you think is the thought process behind all these guys?
Oh, the thought process should be get to the pit stops, get on pit road safely, hit all your marks, just be there at the end, right for everybody.
Well, definitely under a lot of people's names is they want to win it. They want to win this race. And it is hard to win at Daytona, especially at times like this, which, you know, we have a lot of rookies in the field today. Can you explain basically a whole lap around this racetrack?
Lap always going to start in that famous trial with 16 degrees of banking. They head off into turn 1. Speed is going to be really low in the start because the engines are not really fully warmed up and horsepower is not really fully there yet. As they rocket off into turn 1 and 2, they watch that transition when pushing off the transition off of 2 and off of 4, and they go on the back straightaway like 2 degrees of banking, and they enter 3 and 4. They almost second lightest part of the track, be where you're pushing there. As they come off of 4 where the car gets very, very light, and they go down to the home stretch to the front straightaway, and the car is very light there. So pushing is going to be really interesting. Most likely a wreck is going to happen, and that's all.
Shows everybody.
So what did we see last night in the Grand Nationals race that you think we may see different tonight?
The aggressive pushing is number 1, and the aggression for number 2, because these top drivers are more calm than these younger guys. They're more experienced and more experienced in these situations. And basically, that's it.
Well, drivers getting ready to strap in their race cars and get ready to go green at Daytona. It's an exciting day for stock car racing as some drivers getting ready. Some drivers still standing outside their race cars, grading with their teams. So when they get in their cars, we'll be ready to start off the Season 14 Daytona 500. Yeah, get in their cars. Don't move them. Don't move them. Just stand still. And get ready to fire away. Alright. There we go. Let's get trackside for the command.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Florida Atlantic University men's basketball head coach, Dusty May.
Daytona, let's make some noise! Drivers, start your engines!
Jim Burton down here on the grid, the engine.
Shut up, Jeff Burton. Drivers all in their cars, getting ready to get set for this 120 lap race. We will join you guys on the radioactive style, or not radioactive style, but MRN style. Chase, anything you want to say before we get started?
Nope.
All right. Well, getting ready. You can see the 20 car now rolling off of pit road. Let's look at your starting grid for the 2024 Daytona 500. On the front row, you got the number 2 of Ronnie Vibbs and the number 1 of J-Boom. You're next.
And in row number 2, you have the 12 of Galaxy and then the 19 of Chase Clyde.
And row number 3, we got the 2 Omega Racing teammates, the 18 of Senna and the number 11 of Ashton Miller.
And row number 4, you have the 41 of King or Ron, and then you have the 14 of who?
Dirge.
Dirge. Yeah. Kozak.
Well, here are the race facts for this race. It is a 120 lap race, and the stages are all 40 stages. By the way, the top 3 gets the points. The rest of them does not. So you're going to be seeing some guys fighting for those top 3s. If you're wondering how aggressive they are, there's no competition yellows, and there will be a pit road speed is 75, and they will roll down pit road when the ticker says -1. So not next lap, but the lap after. Well, the Daytona 500, the past 2 seasons have been won by a Chevy. Last season was Lucas Alvarez. The season before that was Jake Fox. Neither drivers are here tonight, or today. As you can see, the car is rolling by at Daytona. And another thing is, we have a choose cone. It is right off of the tri-oval. As you can see it right there, over near where the blue safety vehicle is. Any race facts or analyses that you want to get off?
No. No, I feel like I'll talk about pit road too. Pit road exit.
What do you mean?
Like, we're gonna exit off pit road.
Oh, yeah. By the way, when you guys exit off pit road, the second black line. So when you come off pit road, stand to the yellow, and then the second black line you can exit off of. I was going to make it the apron, and then coming off of 4 you need to exit, but it's, kind of hard, and people don't really know how to drive, so. Actually, I'm gonna down the lap 1 so you guys can come down pit road this lap. Don't get any fuel or anything. It's just a roll through at 75, and then we're gonna go green after that when we hit the reserve zone, of course. They enter 3. Please, also, by the way, this race, Chase, please start commentating and not let me do all the work and have to reach out to you. The field now exiting turn 4. They will come down pit road this time, basically meaning it is a 1 lap to go before we go green after this. When they come off of turn number 2, they will go 2 wide. Remember, inside lane on the apron, outside on the yellow line or the banking. As now the field rolling down pit road. You can see them here. Getting set for this 120 lap race. It's going to be a long race, so stay with us. See the field roll by. Alright, well, when they come off of turn number 2, they go 2 wide and get set for this Daytona 500. Thank you for joining here on RRN, Row Racing Network, for the radio style of this race. Maybe the second half or the middle, we will switch back to Fox Sports 1 type style. But for now, me and Alston, he will get coming off of, or I'll get coming off of 2, or I'll get front stretch 1 and 2, and he will get back stretch and 3 and 4. So get ready to be called with that, as Clyde being the only car not going to the outside right now. There he goes. It's been an anticipating race, and at the moment, the only car in this field who has a Daytona 500 is nobody. Nobody in this field has a Daytona 500. So it's going to be a very interesting day. It's a hot day here in Florida. Well, technically not if you're Floridian, you know that. 80 degrees Fahrenheit with light showers were to go by. We're fine right now as the field exits turn number 4, getting ready to launch season 14 up into the air. Coming to the Raptor restart zone, the Daytona 500 is underway.
Green flag in the air.
I get the thing. Green flag in the air as they head off into turn number 1 and 2. You see the number 11 of Ashton Miller going to the outside already, causing a wreck. The 18 and 14 both almost spin out. They're going to save it as now the exit turn number 2 already aggressive as all 3 of the Omega Racing drivers are like Michael Myers. As now the 1 car gets turned by the 41 already. Caution is out 1 lap into this event. And Michael Myers, I guess, has infected all the Omega Racing drivers and the Betts drivers already, as the 11 car all over the place right now. Don't know what he's doing. He's about to get a warning.
I think the cars are a bit broken.
Broken?
Because you slide in and turn 1. Drifting in turn 1.
All 3? Oh, Senna and Blue. You guys need to chill.
I don't know what happened to the car since the duels. The Flash.
As choose cone right here. As we got over the radio that not Jake Fox, Ashton Miller is having issues with his car. What is the 12 doing? What are you doing, dude? Okay, 12, go to the back.
Warning.
Warning 1 for the 12, aggressive driving. 12, go to the back. I don't know what the hell that was about, but 2 seasons in a row, lap 1 was a yellow for the Daytona 500. And why not stop the tradition there?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? The past 4 leagues that I've been in, there's been a yellow within the first 2 laps, so that's kind of crazy. As Jake Fox now I'm saying the whole the rules and
Friday.
stuff. The rules. Jaker, did you leave? Yeah, you left. Okay, well, I'm TPing you next to yellow. Or when I, can. If you join back, maybe. Coming off of turn number 4, if something is wrong with the cars, though, we'll just pull it out on pit road, fix them, and then come back. Don't know what's wrong with them. Probably the stupid things. Here we go. Green flag's back in the air as both the bets race. Oh, yeah, by the way, don't go into another lane before the line. Just want to put that out there. As they're going to come off of the tri-oval going into turn 1 and 2. The 19 of Chase Clyde already is now the 12 takes out another driver. And I'm not throwing a yellow for him. As they come off for 2.
I am lagging like a monkey. I can't see nothing. I'm sorry. I can't really see anything. Alright, we go on the back straightaway. 2 wide here at Daytona, and the 18 will get turned by the 41.
41.
The outside wall. Now they single file here, front 3. They come off at turn 4. Dude.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Coming across the line, lap 4 underway is the 19, I think, is backing off, as right now up front is the number 14 of Dirge getting a push, or Kozak getting a push from J-Boom, as the 41 now wrecking. Loss of talent, I think. Oh, there's a caution in the cup race. As they come off of, yeah, go ahead, Chase. Use your brain.
I can't really see nothing.
Okay, well, 14 getting a push from the 1. Here comes the 41 and the 19. The 41 drafting up.
Can I rejoin?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, and the 41 and the 1. Almost up in the air goes the 1. Something is up with you, King. Get that frog out your ass and start driving right. Here comes the 18, the back number of the 14. And the 14. Yeah, something's wrong with these stupid fucking cars. Caution's out. For what?
I don't know if Alex touched them before he kicked out of studio or something. Because I bet the cars are flying in the clash and duels, and now they're not. I wonder why.